Greetings and welcome everyone to my first impressions of Gravi. Gravi is a puzzle platformer game where you play as this little ball here who has, I think that's an eyeball sticking out of it, which is just, odd. Not exactly something you see every day, just a ball rolling around with an eyeball. But anyway, it is a puzzle platformer where you have to make it go through this, well, I don't really know what we're in. We're in some sort of test chamber, and we're supposed to be making our way out of it, and stuff's trying to kill us quite a lot, so it's our goal to survive. Why are we doing that? Don't really know. The game is in early access, and they haven't added the story in yet, so all the story is told through, like, the Steam store description text, and let's be honest, who reads that stuff? Not me. Definitely not me. But anyway, just before we start the main game, I would like to talk about something that kind of bugs me in the audio. When you change the master volume, okay, never mind, never mind about that. Apparently the thing I was going to complain about has been fixed, or I was just going crazy, or something like that, whatever. But I do have something else to complain about. Haha, don't think you'll be getting out of this without me complaining about something. So you see here, it's got options for resolutions and all that, and, well, if we go to my monitor's resolution and then we go back to 720p, well, this is what happens. I'll show you. Yeah, that's what happens. Basically, well, I can't click the X button at the top of the screen, which is just bad. For some reason it scales massively. It's so weird. Like, it'll move all of it it'll make it massive. Look, what is this? What is this? It is weird. Anyway, let's just move it back to that. And now we have the X button back. So there we go, that's good enough. I'll just keep it where I can have the X button, because if the X button isn't there, you can't actually back out of this. You can press escape, backspace, delete, does nothing. You have to click that X button, and if it's not appearing, well, you can't play the game. You'll have to restart it. It is weird. Anyway, let's get the game started by playing the levels. There are 4 chapters as of right now. I think they're either adding more, or they might be, I'm not 100% sure, or they might be updating and refining them. Not 100% sure. But anyway, let's play chapter 1, level 5. Sure, why not? So, it is a puzzle platformer, as I said, and you don't really move by walking and jumping like you would expect from maybe most platformers or puzzle platformers. The way you move is you sort of use the gravity to pull yourself around. You see, like that, you left click and it pulls you along, and I just got a checkpoint there. That's what that little green light means. It means you got a checkpoint, which is nice. There we go. So we just got to use the gravity ball to move us around. That's really all we can do for now. We can also oops, messed that up. And there I died. I didn't actually realize those up there were saw blades. I thought they were just decoration, but apparently not. Yeah, we can also press right. Oh, whoops. The control for how, like, rolly he is a bit finicky. You do have a lot of momentum into your rolls. It's kind of weird. Even when you're at a dead stop, if you just roll back, you'll go really fast, which is just sort of weird. So yeah, you can press. Oh, they completed the level. Never mind. So you can press right click in order to make yourself smaller, but that's only really useful for getting through certain tight spots. So it's not 100% required. Now, if your little ball goes too far out of your range, you can press left click to call it back. You see here, it's got this little outline circle that represents, like, how close it'll be for me to, how close I have to be in order to be picked up by it. If I'm out of that circle, then I won't be picked up by it, and I'll have to call it back and reposition it. Oh, messed that up. Yeah, it's kind of weird trying to get the ball to move slower. What I actually find somewhat useful is firing all my little balls and then using that to lower his mass and maybe make him smaller like that. Oh, whoops, I messed that up because I fired too many for the gravity ball to work. There we go. And you just got to keep on moving over. Oh, you see this right here? These are collectibles. Those collectibles, did I pick them up or does it not? Whatever, I guess it counts, maybe. Collectibles 5. Did I pick it up? Someone tell me in the comments if I did. It should have gone up from 4 to 5 in the top left. So, should be anyway. Okay, you can also cool it back with right click, so if you want to also cool it back while you're in midair like I just was, you can also do that, which is somewhat useful. Yeah, so there's no jumping here, and also spikes, yeah, this is like Mega Man. Spikes are not your friends, not one bit. If you go over a spike just once, you won't take damage, you will just, well, you will take damage, but you'll just straight up die. You won't have a second chance or anything. Well, you do have a second chance, but not in that same life. You'll just hit a checkpoint and have to restart, is what I'm trying to say. So there's no, like, mushrooms or anything like that here. No, man, this ain't Mario, and you don't have E-tanks or anything like that. This is hardcore, man. Ah, rubbish. Oh, I think I remember this level. Oh, God, I remember this one taking me ages trying to... Oh, I did it right. What? I remember that level the first time I went through, taking me ages trying to solve and figure out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now, I don't know how they expected me to see that so quickly. I guess that's what the checkpoint's for. So this game does have a bit of trial and error to it. You gotta be quick here. Oh, just run over it. Yeah, so it does have a bit of trial and error in it, so you gotta be careful and also expect to die a lot, basically. Yeah. Did I just shoot a ball through the ceiling or something up there? Yeah, I totally did. Wow. Apparently I managed to shoot through the ceiling with my ball. That is just odd. Now, as far as graphics go, I'm not a big fan of their 3D look. It just doesn't really appeal to me because the art style looks a bit... Well, I'm not sure what it looks like, but it just sort of looks early PS2-ish, but without that charm, I guess. I think it may be the environments. The environments are very sterile, and they don't give off any sort of charm to it. So what we've got here is these PS2 style graphics, which have very little charm as far as like the environments go. So I'm not really getting any sort of emotion from the graphics or the art style or anything like that, except for, you know, no charm. There's very little going on here in terms of emotions I'm getting from the environments. So I don't really like it because there's nothing here. There's no... I think what they should try to be going for is maybe less sterile and more, maybe, I don't know, what is the word I'm looking for? Something like oppressive, I guess, would be the word. Since we're apparently supposed to be fighting some bad dude who's trying to kill us and we're trying to escape or something like that. So that's what we're doing. So maybe it should feel a bit more oppressive. Maybe they should use darker colors. And the music also doesn't help with that lack of tone or lack of charm or whatever, because the music seems to be alternating between upbeat and very generic sciencey music. So I'm not a big fan of that either. Okay, that's just going to continue to electrocute me. I better be careful here. Sorry there. Just had to readjust some of my volume to make the things a bit... What is going on with the... Did you guys see that? Everything was popping in and out of existence. To be fair, the game is in Steam Early Access, so I shouldn't expect a completed product, so I'm sure the developers will fix that. I will cut them some slack on that, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to critique the game, because if I critique the game, then, you know, they'll get more ideas on how to improve their game. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there it goes again. Let's bring that back. Yeah, there it goes. It's teleporting in and out of existence. All these little things over here. All those vents. That's funny. Alright. I would like if they changed how the Gravi guy controls, because as of right now, he controls a bit... I don't know how to explain it, but there's like way too much momentum behind how he feels, I guess. Oh, whoops. Like, when you move him, there's no build-up to him. He's just sort of already going at Mach speed, and it's a bit weird trying to get used to. Maybe after a while I'll get really used to it and I won't mind as much, but as of right now, it just feels a bit weird going so fast at the very slightest touch of a button. And I'm using a keyboard, by the way, so it's very binary in terms of my speed. I can't just, it's not like a controller or an analog stick where I can just tilt it a little bit forward. No, I'm either going incredibly fast or not at all. And I don't think this character exactly is suited for that sort of speed. So that's not something I am a fan of. Ow, rubbish spikes. Okay, oh, Jesus Christ. Flames, spikes. Man, this game's got everything. Okay, I just need to quickly make my way through here. And yeah, this game, I'm not 100% sure if it's really fair to continue to be judging it right now, since it is in early access. But as of right now, I feel like it is lacking a few things, like the whole, what level is this? This is level 11. I feel like this game just lacks that little sort of special something that really makes it click. The Gravi Ball thing is somewhat interesting, but I feel like the controls really let it down, so I would definitely hope the developers work on that, and yeah, the music's alright, technical problems are a bit iffy, and aside from that, that's really all I have to say about the game, so, bit anticlimactic way to end it, I guess, but, on that note, thanks for sticking around, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. You can purchase this game on Steam Greenlight for like $15 or something like that. And GG.